So life is pointless, and there's nothing to do while you wait for it to wrap up, and you really just want to get to the exciting parts. You know, the days you'll look back on and think to yourself, wow, I was pretty hardcore, or something along those lines. Lucky for you, I have the perfect solution to make your life seem like a blur. You won't know what's going on. So, without further ado, let's get into the basics of time travel. I understand it can be a bit intimidating, but no need to worry. In fact, I'll have you know you're time traveling right now. Yup, for every minute you're sitting in front of the screen, 60 seconds are passing. You're basically an expert already. So you know the phrase, time flies when you're having fun? It's pretty self-explanatory, but it's basically an idiom that describes how, when you're enjoying yourself, the amount of time you think has elapsed is a lot shorter than the actual amount. But clearly, being happy all the time is an impossible endeavor because, as people love to remind you, life is unfair. And also, what happy person would be watching this video? But just in case, please raise your hand now if you're a happy person. Look around the room, check if anyone's raising their hand. Okay, to all those people, I kindly ask you to exit the room, as you are doing nothing to help prove my point and in fact are weakening it, and instead of making counter-arguments, I'm just going to kick you out. Consider coming back when you're sadder. With that out of the way, we can finally get on to our lesson. So what can we do to counteract this? I don't know. How about being as miserable as possible instead? When you think about it, whenever there's something we dread doing, it comes up on you in an instant. I suppose the only downside would be that while you're doing said miserable activity, you'd feel like it would never end. But I found a solution to that as well. It's pretty simple. Just schedule something even worse the next day. Keep a planner and make sure once every day you have something that you absolutely dread doing, each worse than the next. With that logic, it's effectively canceling out the slowing down of time when you're doing something you don't want to, because you know in the back of your mind that it's only the beginning. And just like that, you've wasted your life away on things you hate. A life passed you by so quickly you didn't even get to properly reflect on what you really wanted to do. Congrats! May we never slow down to appreciate the small things in life and instead bulldoze full speed ahead.